Peace be with you, my faithful one. You, who have walked through many seasons and seen the turning of many years, I bid you welcome. I know that your journey has been long and that you have carried burdens that the world cannot see. But know this, you have not walked a single step unseen by me. Come, sit with me for a while. Let the noise of the world fade away, for I have a word that is meant for your spirit alone. Open your heart, for I am here to speak peace to your soul. Hearken to my voice and listen closely. Before you turn away or let your attention wander to the cares of this day, I ask you to remain here with me for a moment. I am the Lord your God, and I am He who has led you by the hand to this very hour. This is no accident. It is not a coincidence, nor is it the result of chance or fortune. It was my purpose that has guided your steps to this place. Today, I bow down to you with a heart full of tenderness. Yes, I, the Almighty, am calling out to you. Do you not know that even the heavens weep when you are in sorrow? Even now, as I speak these words to your spirit, I see what lies deep within your heart. I know how often you have felt forgotten, abandoned, as if there were no way out of the valley you are traversing. But there is something you must know. The miracle you have waited for so long is already on its way. It does not stand still. It is moving with certainty toward your life. There is a mystery, a hidden truth reserved only for those who remain steadfast until the end. Within my words lies a key, and this key unlocks the door to your new beginning. Herein lies the answer to your most secret prayer, the one you never had the courage to speak aloud to any soul. This is no exaggeration. It is my solemn promise. I have seen your despair. I was a witness to that moment when you thought of laying down your burdens and giving up. I was there when, in tears, you whispered, "God, if you do not act, I can no longer go on." I heard you. I saw you. And because of your cry, I have risen. If you turn away now, you may lose that which could change your story forever. You might miss the revelation that releases what you have anticipated for so many years. But if you choose to stay, you will see with your own eyes what I have prepared. You will feel my presence invade the very air around you, whether you are in your home, at your labor, or in that secret place where you thought no one could find you. Breathe deeply now. Calm your troubled heart. Abide with me. The miracle you deemed impossible is closer than you perceive. Today I do not come with thunder, nor do I bring lightning. I do not come to punish or to condemn. Today I come with compassion in my eyes, pleading for you because I love you with an everlasting love. I am the God who formed you in your mother's womb. I have been with you at every step, even when you believed you were utterly alone. I saw when you wept in silence, trying to hide the pain that tormented you from the world. But nothing is hidden from my sight. I saw, I felt, and I wept with you. There is not a second when my eyes turn away from you. I know the ache that tightens your chest. I know its name. I know what it has done to you. I saw when you contemplated surrender. I heard the prayer whispered without strength, almost without faith. And yet, I inclined my ear, because even in your weakness, you still called upon me. That is why I am here, not to judge you, but to embrace you immeasurably, as a loving father embraces his child. I wish to remind you of what you have forgotten. You are precious to me. You are so precious that today the heavens fall silent when I begin to speak of you. The angels hold their peace because they know how deeply I cherish you. They know how eagerly I await your return to joy. They know of the wonders I have stored up exclusively for your life. But I also see your efforts. I see your struggle. I see your weariness. And what wounds me most is the realization that amidst all this, you believe you are alone. You think that no one cares. You think that I have departed, that I have fallen silent out of neglect. But this is not the truth. I care. I have always cared. I have never ceased to love you. Even when you doubt my existence, even when you question, is he still with me? Yes, I am here. Even when you stumble, even when you try to pretend that all is well, while inside you are crying out, my child, I know that silent cry. That is why today I pour myself out in this plea. I plead for your life. I plead for your faith. I plead for your soul. For to lose you would be a sorrow that even the heavens could not bear. I have come not only to comfort you, but to lift you up. I have come to remind you that what I promised you still stands. I have come to declare that this season of weeping has an end. The answer you await is already arriving. The miracle is moving toward you, but you must believe once more. You must trust. You must grasp my hand with the faith of a child. It matters not what they said about you. It matters not what they did to you. You remain mine. I have not given up on you, and even now I am here, waiting for you, calling you, reminding you that you were never alone. If there is still a spark of strength within you to speak just one word, then say, Father, help me. And I, by the power of my name, promise that I will descend to where you are. You are worth every tear, and the miracle that will completely change your life is for you. It has already begun to be fulfilled in this very moment as you hear these words. This is no accident. It is destiny. It is a promise. It is love. My child, I saw when you thought I had forgotten you. I saw how your prayers became rare, when your heart fell silent not out of peace, but out of fear. You looked around and found only silence. No one offered you a hand. No one asked if you were truly well. But now I ask, do you really believe that I have forgotten you? I never forget my own. I do not abandon those I call by name. I am the same God who took David from the pasture and made him a king. The same who healed the woman of her infirmity only because she touched the hem of my garment. I am the same who called Lazarus from the tomb even after 4 days of death. And I am the same who looks upon you now, in this moment, with eyes full of love and mercy. I am here, and all that I promised you will surely be fulfilled. If these words are finding a home in your spirit, my child, I ask you to mark this moment. Join this gathering of faithful souls who seek my face. Let your heart remain open to receive, for there is much more I wish to pour into your spirit. Abide with me until the end, for this blessing is yours. Do you believe that no one sees you? Do you think you remain unnoticed, as if you are invisible in the eyes of the world? But I see everything. I see even that which you do not have the courage to confess to anyone. I know the weight on your chest that no one can explain. I understand the longing that consumes your inner being, even when you try to mask it with a smile. I know the desire to leave everything behind, to disappear, to flee from the pain. This silent battle you fight every day, without applause, without recognition. I celebrate it here in heaven, because I know the cost of continuing when everything tells you to stop. You have not been forgotten. You are marked specifically, chosen from the beginning, set apart for something greater. I have preserved you, and more than that, I have appointed you to live a miracle that will radically change the course of your history. Many look at you and see only who you are today, They see the struggle. They see the limitations. But when I look at you, I do not see what you lack. I see what you will become. I see a giant of faith. I see a pillar of strength. I see someone whose story will serve as a testimony to save many lives. They judged you by your appearance, by your momentary condition. But they do not know what I have invested in you. They do not know the potential I have placed within your soul. While they spoke of your defeat, I was preparing your victory. While they thought it was the end, I was writing a new chapter. And this chapter begins now. It begins with you recognizing that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a child of the Most High God. Raise your head, my child. Dry your tears. The time of mourning is passing. A new time is rising for you. A time of restitution, a time of joy, a time of harvest. Everything the enemy stole from you, I will restore. For every tear you shed, I will give you a double portion of joy. For every night of sleeplessness, I will give you peace that passes all understanding. Do you receive this? Do you believe this? Then receive it now into your heart. Do not let doubt steal what is yours by right. The world may say it is impossible. Logic may say it is too late. But I am the God of the impossible. And for me, time is but a tool I use to fulfill my purposes. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where I need you to be so that I can manifest my glory in your life. Trust me. Trust in my timing. Trust in my love. For I am working in ways you cannot yet see. But soon, very soon, your eyes will behold the salvation of the Lord. I know the heavy burdens of this world have weighed upon your shoulders, the concerns for your family, the worries of provision, the aches of the body that remind you of the passage of time. I know the fear that whispers in the quiet of the night, telling you that your best days are behind you. But I say unto you, your best days are not in your past. They are in your future, in my kingdom, and in the blessings I am releasing upon you even now. Do not look back with regret. Do not look at the ashes of what was lost. Look to me. Look to the horizon where the sun of righteousness is rising with healing in its wings. I am the restorer. I am the redeemer. I am the one who makes all things new. And I am making you new right now. I am renewing your strength like the eagles. I am putting a new song in your mouth, a hymn of praise to your God. Hear me, my child. The silence you have felt was not my absence. It was the hush before the rain. The dryness you have walked through was not a punishment. It was a preparation. You have been in the wilderness, yes, but the wilderness is where I speak most clearly to my prophets. It is where I forge leaders. It is where I strengthen the weary. You have survived the wilderness. You have endured the heat and the thirst. And now you are standing on the banks of the river of life. Drink deeply. Let my words wash over you like cool water. Let them cleanse you of the dust of the journey. You are clean. You are forgiven. You are loved. There is no condemnation for you. There is no guilt that I have not washed away. Stand tall in this truth. Let it be the foundation under your feet. The storms may come and the winds may blow, but you shall not be moved, for you are founded upon the rock of ages. I speak to the infirmities in your body, and I say, be still. I speak to the turmoil in your mind, and I say, peace. I speak to the emptiness in your home, and I say, be filled with my presence. I am the great physician, and I am the Prince of Peace. My touch is upon you. Do you feel it? It is the warmth in your heart as you hear this. It is the lifting of the weight from your shoulders. It is the sudden assurance that everything is going to be all right. because it will be all right. I hold the whole world in my hands, and you are the apple of my eye. I would sooner let the stars fall from the sky than let you slip from my grasp. You are held. You are secure. You are mine. Remember the days of old. Remember when I parted the sea for my people. Remember when I brought down the walls of Jericho with a shout. Remember when I walked on the stormy waters. I am that same God. My power has not diminished. My arm is not too short to save. Whatever mountain stands before you today, it shall be moved. Whatever wall blocks your path, it shall fall. Whatever storm rages around you, it shall be stilled. You need only to be still and know that I am God. Stop striving. Stop fighting in your own strength. The battle is not yours. It is mine. And I have never lost a battle. I have overcome the world. And because I live, you shall live also. You shall live in victory. You shall live in abundance. You shall live in the fullness of the joy that I have designed for you. My child, open your hands. Release the grip on your worries. Let them go. Give them to me. I can handle them. I can carry what you cannot. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. Rest. That is what I offer you today. True, deep, abiding rest. Not the sleep of the body, but the rest of the spirit. The rest that comes from knowing who your Father is. The rest that comes from knowing you are provided for, protected, and cherished. Enter into that rest today. Let it surround you like a fortress. Let it guard your heart and your mind. As we continue this journey together, know that I have many more things to tell you. I have secrets to whisper to your heart. I have directions to give you for the path ahead. Do not be in haste. Do not rush away. The world can wait. This time is holy. It is set aside for you and me. It is the most important appointment of your day. I am preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I am anointing your head with oil. Your cup shall run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life, and you shall dwell in my house forever. This is my decree over you. This is my covenant with you. It cannot be broken. Stay close, my child. The dawn is breaking. The night is over. Joy comes in the morning, and your morning has arrived. My child, you have carried questions that you have not dared to speak, and you have carried them so long that they began to feel like part of your own breath. You have asked, why does the path seem slow? Why do the doors remain closed? Why do I labor? And yet the answer does not appear. And in the quiet places, you have wondered whether my silence meant my absence. But hear me now. Silence is not abandonment. It is often the holy space where I prepare the heart to hold what it has asked for. I do not hurry as man hurries, and I do not forget as man forgets. I weigh the seasons with perfect wisdom, and I release what is good at the hour when it can bless you and not break you. I have seen you feel overlooked and set aside, and I have seen the weariness that followed you like a shadow. There are things I kept from you, not because I delight in withholding, but because I delight in protecting. There are blessings that look beautiful in the distance, yet if they arrive too early, they can become a burden rather than a gift. So I taught you patience, and I taught you endurance, and I taught you how to keep walking even when the road gave you no applause. You thought you were merely surviving, yet I tell you, you were being strengthened. You thought you were being delayed, yet I tell you, you were being positioned. You thought you were being diminished, yet I tell you, you were being refined. like gold made clean by heat, so that what remains is pure and steady. My child, you are not forgotten in the courts of heaven. Your name is not lost among the multitudes. You are not one voice among many to me. You are known. I know your mornings and your evenings. I know the thoughts you chase away and the thoughts that chase you. I know the memory that still tries to sting your heart. And I know the fear that arrives uninvited when the room grows quiet. You have smiled for the sake of others, and you have carried yourself with dignity while your spirit felt tired. You have been strong because you believed you had no other choice. But I am telling you now, you do not have to stand alone in strength that is not mine. Lean upon me. Rest upon me. Let me be the strength you borrow, the peace you wear, the hope you hold. There is a tender truth many do not understand. I do not merely change circumstances. I also restore the one who has been pressed by them. Some pray only for the mountain to move, and I do move mountains. Yet I also build the shoulders of my beloved so they can carry new joy without fear. For what good is an open door if the heart still trembles to enter it? What good is a gift if the soul cannot trust it? What good is an answered prayer if the mind cannot receive it without suspicion? So I have been healing your trust, washing your expectations clean, and teaching you again the simple faith you once held easily. I am not ashamed of your questions. I am not angry at your weakness. I am near to the one who comes to me with honesty, even if their voice shakes. You have looked back at certain days and said within yourself, if only I had chosen differently. If only I had spoken sooner. If only I had not let that moment pass. But my child, I am not bound by your past. I am not trapped by what you regret. I am the Lord of restoration, and I can redeem what seemed wasted. When you offer me the fragments, I do not scold you for what broke. I gather what remains, and I make something whole again. You see only what has been lost. I see what can still be multiplied. You see the empty place at the table. I see the feast I am preparing. You see the long road behind you. I see the good road ahead, and I am already walking it with you. Listen carefully, for this is important. The enemy of your peace is not always a great terror that arrives with noise. Many times it is a small whisper that says, nothing will change. You will always be like this. You will always be alone in this. That whisper is a lie. I did not form you to live without hope. I did not breathe life into you so you could spend your days expecting disappointment. I made you to know me, to walk with me, and to be upheld by my hand. The world has taught you to measure everything by what you can see, but I teach you to live by what I have spoken. For my word does not bend like grass in the wind. My word stands. You have asked me for direction, and I have heard you. You have asked me for peace in your home, and I have heard you. You have asked me for comfort, and I have heard you. You have asked me to make a way where you see no way, and I have heard you. Yet I tell you, many of my answers arrive first as strength inside you. Many of my answers arrive first as light in your thoughts. Many of my answers arrive first as a quiet firmness that returns to your spine so you can stand again and take the next step. Do not despise the small beginnings, my child. The seed is small, but it carries a forest inside it. The dawn looks gentle, but it announces the day. The first notes of a song may be soft, but they lead the heart into joy. So take the next step with me, not 10 steps, not 100, only the next one. I am not asking you to outrun your strength. I am asking you to trust my hand. When you wake, whisper to me, lead me. When you sit, whisper to me, stay with me. When you feel the old heaviness trying to return, whisper to me, hold me steady. I do not demand elegant prayers, my child. I receive the simple cry that rises from a sincere heart. And I answer, not always with noise, but always with faithfulness. You may say, but I have tried before. I believed before. I hoped before. And still I felt disappointed. I know. I saw it. I saw you open your hands and feel as though nothing landed there. I saw you watch others receive what you longed for. And I saw the quiet sting that tried to settle in your spirit. Yet even in that, I was protecting you from comparing paths that were never meant to be equal. Do not measure your journey by another's timeline. Do not judge your life by another's appearance. Many smiles hide sorrow. Many victories hide exhaustion. Many open doors hide burdens too heavy for you. I have tailored your path with care, not to mock you, but to bless you. I have not withheld goodness from you. I have been guiding it to you by the safest road. My child, there is a sacred difference between delay and denial. What I have promised is not extinguished by time. A promise does not die because a day passed. A promise does not rot because a season changed. If I have spoken it, it remains. And if you will let me, I will rekindle your hope, not as a fragile flame that trembles at every breeze, but as a steady fire that warms your bones. Hope is not pretending everything is easy. Hope is anchoring your heart to me while the wind blows. You may not see it yet, but I am gathering the pieces of your life into order. I am aligning what felt scattered. I am bringing back what was lost in the fog of tired days. I am placing the right people at the right distance, some close enough to strengthen you, some far enough to stop wounding you. I am teaching you discernment so you can recognize what is good without being naive, and recognize what is harmful without becoming bitter. Bitterness hardens the heart, my child, and I did not call you to live hardened. I called you to live free. There are some who have misunderstood you, and their words have sat heavy on your memory. There are some who spoke as though they knew your heart, yet they did not. There are some who judged your tears, yet they never carried your load. Release them into my hands. I will judge righteously. You do not need to become the judge. You only need to become whole. Forgiveness does not mean pretending the wound was nothing. It means refusing to let the wound rule you. And I am able to set you free from what tried to chain your peace. Now, my child, I will speak to your courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to walk with me while fear tries to shout. And you have done that more than you realize. You have taken steps while your heart felt uncertain. You have endured days that seemed too long. You have kept going when you wanted to stop. Do you know what that is? It is faith in motion. It is quiet faith, steady faith, the kind heaven honors. If these words are strengthening you, and you desire to keep receiving messages like this, I invite you to subscribe and press like, so you can stay close and not miss what I will speak next. My child, I will not flatter you, and I will not feed you empty comfort. I will tell you the truth with love. You cannot return to what I delivered you from. You cannot keep reopening doors I closed for your protection. Some things ended because they were not life-giving. Some paths collapsed because they were not mine for you. Some seasons dried up because I was leading you forward. Do not grieve what I removed as though it was your only future. I have more for you than what you left behind. I have more for you than what you lost. Lift your eyes. The road ahead is not empty. It is prepared. There are days when you feel you have nothing to offer, and you wonder if your life still carries purpose. Hear me. Your life still carries purpose. Your kindness still matters. Your prayers still matter. Your faithfulness in small things still matters. The world celebrates the loud and the fast, but heaven honors the humble and the steady. A gentle word spoken at the right time can rescue a weary heart. A prayer whispered in secret can open doors no one else can open. A life lived in quiet faith can become a lighthouse to those who have lost their way. And yes, my child, I am mindful of your years. I am mindful of the days behind you, and I am mindful of the days ahead. Do not let the passing of time become a thief of expectation. Many think that joy belongs only to the young, and purpose belongs only to those who run quickly. But I tell you, I give purpose to every season. There is wisdom in you that cannot be bought. There is a depth in you that only endurance can produce. There is a tenderness in you that comes from having lived and having learned. I do not cast aside the one who has walked through much. I draw them close. I honor the faithful. I strengthen the weary. I comfort the one who has seen many storms. You may be tempted to say, I am tired of beginning again. Yet I say to you, beginning again with me is not shameful. It is holy. The enemy calls it failure. I call it mercy. The enemy calls it weakness. I call it humility. The enemy calls it too late. I call it the right time. When you begin again with me, you do not return to the same place. You rise with new wisdom. You rise with clearer sight. You rise with a softer heart and stronger boundaries. You rise with a deeper dependence on me, and that dependence is not a loss. It is a victory. So let me lead you into practical peace. Keep your heart guarded against despair. Feed your spirit with what gives life. Do not keep company with voices that drain your hope. Choose the quiet places where you can hear me. And when the day feels heavy, do not demand perfection from yourself. Offer me faithfulness. Offer me honesty. Offer me the next small step. That is enough. I multiply the small. I bless the simple. I meet you in the ordinary and make it holy. There is a joy coming that will not be fragile. There is a peace coming that will not be shallow. There is a clarity coming that will not vanish with the next worry. I am building something in you that can last. You ask me for a new beginning, and I am answering, not only by changing what is around you, but by renewing what is within you. When you look back one day, you will see that this was not merely a difficult stretch of road. It was the place where you learned my nearness in a deeper way, where you learned that I do not abandon, where you learned that my love does not flicker. My child, I will also tell you this. You do not need to fear the future. The future is not a wild beast beyond my reach. It is not a storm that can surprise me. The future is in my hands, and my hands are gentle toward you. I know what you need. I know what you can carry. I know what would crush you, and I do not delight in crushing my beloved. I delight in lifting them. So when the anxious thought comes, answer it with truth. The Lord is with me. When the lonely thought comes, answer it with truth. I am seen. When the hopeless thought comes, answer it with truth. A new season can begin. Speak truth aloud if you must, my child. The tongue can become a door, and I want your words to open light, not darkness. Do not curse your own tomorrow by speaking despair over it. Bless your days with faith, even if your voice is soft. Heaven hears the soft voice when it speaks truth. And if your heart says, "But I do not feel strong," then listen. You do not need to feel strong to be held by me. A child does not need great strength to be carried by a father. You only need to reach for me. And even if your reach feels weak, my grasp is not weak. I do not drop what I have chosen. I do not let go of what I have loved. I will steady you when you wobble. I will guide you when you cannot see. I will comfort you when you cannot explain what you feel. I will give you wisdom when you must decide. I will give you patience when you must wait. I will give you courage when you must act. I will give you peace when the mind wants to race. Stay with me, my child. Do not run away from me when you feel unworthy. That is when you need me most. Do not hide from me when you feel ashamed. I already know, and I still love you. Come into my light and let it cleanse you. Let it quiet you. Let it rebuild you. For I am not finished with you, and what I am preparing will be worth the wait. My child, listen now as I speak to the quiet places of your heart where worry tries to build its home. You have looked at the world around you, at the shifting shadows and the noise that never ceases, and you have felt small. You have felt the weight of uncertainty pressing against your chest, asking, what will become of me? Who will care for me when my strength fades? I hear these questions, even when you do not speak them aloud. I see the anxiety that tries to steal your sleep before the dawn. But I tell you this, I am the God of your future, just as I was the God of your past. I do not change like the seasons. My faithfulness does not wither like the grass. I know the concern you carry for your children and your children's children. I see how you watch them walk paths that seem strange to you, paths that worry your spirit. You pray for their safety, for their wisdom, for their return to what is good and true. And sometimes, in the silence, you fear that your prayers are vanishing into the air. But hear me, no prayer of a faithful heart is ever lost. I gather them, I hold them. I am working in lives you cannot see, in hearts that seem closed, in moments when you are not present. You may plant the seed and see nothing but soil for a long season, but I am the Lord of the harvest. I know how to bring rain to the dry ground. I know how to turn a heart of stone into a heart of flesh. Do not stop praying, my child. Your prayers are a shelter over those you love, even when they do not know it. And I speak also to the loneliness that sometimes visits you, the rooms that feel too quiet, the phone that does not ring often enough, the memories of voices that are no longer here. I know this ache. I know the feeling of being left behind while the world rushes forward. But you are never truly alone. My spirit is a companion who never leaves. When you sit in your chair and the house is still, I am there. When you walk by the way and wish for someone to share the view, I am there. Talk to me. Tell me of your day, your small joys, your sudden sadness. I am listening with the interest of a father who delights in his child. I am closer than your own breath. You have walked through valleys where the shadows were deep. You have known loss that tore at the fabric of your soul. You have stood by graves and wondered how life could continue. And yet, here you are. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still capable of love. This is not a small thing. This is a testimony of my sustaining grace. I carried you when you could not walk. I held you together when you felt you were falling apart. And I am not finished sustaining you. The same hand that held you in the darkest night will hold you in the light of the new day I am bringing. Do not let regret become a companion. I see how you look back at choices made, at words spoken in haste, at opportunities missed. You replay them in your mind, wishing you could rewrite the script. But my child, I am the Redeemer of time. I can make the remaining years more fruitful than the former years. I can take the mistakes of the past and weave them into a tapestry of wisdom and grace. Give your regrets to me. Lay them down at my feet. They are too heavy for you to carry, and they do not belong in the future I have prepared for you. You are forgiven. Walk in the freedom of that forgiveness. There is a strength in you that the world does not understand. It is the strength of endurance. It is the strength of a root that has gone deep into the soil to find water when the rain did not come. You have this root in me. You have weathered storms that would have uprooted trees with shallow faith. Be proud of your scars, for they are proof that you have fought and survived. They are medals of honor in the Spirit. Do not hide your story. Share it. Share your testimony of my faithfulness. There is someone who needs to hear that they can survive what you survived. Your life is a lantern to those coming after you. I see the concern for your provision. You count the cost of living, and you wonder if there will be enough. You see the numbers, and you feel the tightening of fear. But am I not the God who feeds the sparrows? Am I not the one who clothes the lilies of the field in splendor? Are you not of more value than they? I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. All the silver and gold is mine. I know your needs before you ask, and I am able to provide in ways that logic cannot explain. Trust me with your daily bread. Trust me with your tomorrow. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging for bread. I will make a way. I will stretch what seems small until it is enough. I will open hands to bless you from unexpected places. And do not think that your usefulness has passed. The world worships youth, but I honor wisdom. The world chases the new, but I cherish the faithful. You have a role to play that no one else can fill. You have prayers to pray that can shift the atmosphere. You have encouragement to give that can heal a wounded spirit. You have a presence that can bring peace to a chaotic room. Do not withdraw from the world thinking you have nothing left to give. You are a vessel of my light. Keep shining. Even a small candle can push back the darkness of a great room. My child, I invite you to deeper waters. There is more of me to know. There is more peace to experience. There is more joy to be found. Do not settle for a shallow relationship. Come closer. Read my words and let them feed your soul. Sing songs of praise, even if your voice is not what it used to be, for I hear the melody of your heart. Worship changes the atmosphere. Worship breaks the chains of heaviness. When you praise me, you are reminded of who I am, and your problems shrink in the light of my greatness. If you are receiving this message and feeling my peace settle upon you, I invite you to press like and subscribe to join this family of believers and keep your heart open to my voice. I want to heal the places in you that have grown hard. Life can be harsh, and sometimes the heart builds walls to protect itself from pain. But walls that keep pain out also keep joy out. They keep love out. Let me take down the walls brick by brick. Let me replace the stone with flesh. It is safe to feel again. It is safe to hope again. It is safe to love again. I am your protector. You do not need to defend yourself. I am your shield and your buckler. There are people I want you to forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. Unforgiveness is a poison you drink hoping the other person will suffer. Let it go. Release the debt. Release the bitterness. Hand the judgment over to me. When you forgive, you cut the chain that binds you to the pain of the past. You step into the liberty of the children of God. It may be hard, but I will help you. Ask me for the grace to forgive, and I will give it to you. My child, look at the beauty around you. Look at the sunrise that paints the sky. Look at the flowers that bloom without toil. Look at the stars that stand watch in the night. All of this is my handiwork, created for your enjoyment, created to remind you of my power and my attention to detail. If I take such care with the creation, how much more care do I take with you? You are the crown of my creation. You were made in my image. You are loved with a love that has no beginning and no end. Do not let the news of the world trouble you. Wars and rumors of wars, turmoil and unrest. These things must come to pass, but they do not define your reality. Your reality is the kingdom of God. Your citizenship is in heaven. You are in the world, but not of it. Do not let the spirit of fear that is in the world enter your home. Guard your gates. Fill your mind with things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Peace is a choice. Choose to dwell in my peace. I am preparing a future for you that is full of light. The best is not behind you. The best is ahead of you, because I am ahead of you. Death is not an end, but a doorway to a greater life. But do not rush to that day. Live fully in this day. There is purpose in your breath. There is a reason you woke up this morning. Ask me, Lord, what is your will for me today? And I will show you. It may be a simple act of kindness. It may be a prayer for a stranger. It may be just resting in my love. Whatever it is, do it with all your heart, as unto me. I love you, my child. I love you more than words can say. I love you in your weakness and in your strength. I love you in your doubt and in your faith. I love you when you fall and when you stand. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not height, nor depth, nor angels, nor demons, nor things present, nor things to come. You are securely held in the grip of grace. Be at peace. Let the tension leave your body. Let the worry leave your mind. I am here. I am in control. I am good, and I am for you. We will walk this road together, you and I, and we will arrive safely home. My child, I have spoken to you of trust and of hope, and now I wish to speak to the deepest chambers of your spirit about the power of your own words and the posture of your daily life. You have often heard it said that life and death are in the power of the tongue, but have you truly considered what you speak over your own existence? I have heard you, in moments of frustration, speak words of decline over yourself. You say, I am too old, or my time has passed, or nothing good happens for me anymore. These words are seeds, my child, and the soil of your life is faithful to grow what you plant. I ask you today, stop planting weeds in the garden I gave you to tend. I did not create you to fade into a grey twilight of irrelevance. I created you to shine brighter until the perfect day. The world tells you that value decreases with age. But in my kingdom, value increases with wisdom, with experience, with the proven character of a life walked with God. You are like a tree planted by the water. Your leaf shall not wither, but you must agree with me. You must align your confession with my truth. Wake up and say, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Say, my strength is renewed like the eagles. Speak life to your bones. Speak clarity to your mind. Speak purpose to your hands. When you speak my word, angels hearken to the voice of the Lord coming from your mouth. I want to lift the burden of figuring it all out. You have spent so many years trying to solve every problem, trying to anticipate every danger, trying to secure every outcome. It is exhausting, is it not? The burden of being God in your own life is too heavy for you. You were never meant to carry the world, only to walk in it. Surrender the need to control. Surrender the need to know the end from the beginning. That is my role. Your role is to trust the one who knows. There is such freedom in surrender. It is not giving up. It is giving over. It is saying, Father, I do not know what to do, but my eyes are on you. Let us talk of your legacy. You worry about what you will leave behind. You think of material things, of inheritance, of possessions. These have their place, but they are dust compared to the legacy of the Spirit. The greatest inheritance you can leave is the memory of your faith. It is the example of how you loved, how you forgave, how you stood firm when the winds blew. Your children and your grandchildren, and even those who watch you from a distance, are learning from you how to face life. When they see you turn to prayer instead of panic, they learn where true power lies. When they see you choose kindness instead of anger, they learn the way of love. You are writing a letter to the future with your life every single day. Make it a letter of hope. I know there are wounds from the church or from those who claim to represent me but fail to show my heart. I am sorry for the pain they caused you. Man is imperfect, even those who call upon my name. Do not let the failures of my servants keep you from the love of the Master. Do not judge my heart by the broken reflections you have seen in others. Come to the source. Come to me directly. I will not disappoint you. I will not manipulate you. I will not judge you for your struggles. I am the Good Shepherd, and I lay down my life for the sheep. If you have wandered away because of the hurt caused by others, hear my call to come home. Not to a building, not to an organization, but to my heart. My child, there is a specific grace for this season of your life. It is the grace of being rather than doing. For so long, you measured your worth by your productivity, how much you worked, how much you earned, how much you achieved. Now the season has shifted. You are invited into the grace of presence, to simply be, to sit in the sun and give thanks, to listen to a friend without rushing, to pray without a clock. This is not laziness. It is a higher calling. It is the calling of the intercessor, the sage, the elder. Your prayers now have a weight and a depth that the prayers of your youth did not possess. You have the time to storm the gates of heaven for your family, for your nation, for the lost. Do not underestimate this work. It is the engine that moves history. I see the fear of illness that lurks in your mind. Every ache, every new symptom brings a whisper of dread. Is this the beginning of the end, you ask? My child, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Treat it with honor, care for it with wisdom, but do not worship it with worry. I am the sustainer of your breath. I have numbered your days, and until that number is complete, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And when that day comes, it will not be a defeat, it will be a promotion. It will be the shedding of a worn-out coat for a robe of glory. So do not live in the shadow of death while you are walking in the land of the living. Live fully, laugh often, eat with gratitude, move with joy. I want to restore your wonder. Do you remember when you were a child, how the world seemed full of magic and possibility? How a simple stone or a butterfly could hold your attention? Somewhere along the way, the cares of life stole your wonder. You became cynical. You became realistic. But my kingdom belongs to those who become like little children. Ask me to open your eyes again, to see the miracle in the mundane, to see my hand in the coincidences, to see the beauty in the face of a stranger. When you live with wonder, you live with worship. And worship is the cure for a heavy heart. If these words are watering the dry places of your soul, I invite you to subscribe and like, to stay connected to this stream of refreshment. My child, let us speak of forgiveness again, for it is the key to your freedom. Is there a grudge you have nursed for decades? Is there a name that makes your stomach turn? That bitterness is a chain around your ankle. It keeps you tethered to a past that is dead. The person who hurt you may be long gone, or they may not even remember what they did. Yet you carry the poison. Release it. Say, Lord, I forgive them. I release them to you. I choose to be free. It may take time for your feelings to catch up with your choice, but the choice is where freedom begins. You cannot enter the new season I have for you if you are dragging the baggage of the old season. Cut the cords. Let the dead bury their dead. You follow me. I am calling you to a deeper level of intimacy. I want to be your first thought in the morning and your last thought at night. I want to be the one you run to when you have good news, and the one you run to when the news is bad. I want to be your best friend. I am not a distant deity managing the universe from afar. I am a personal God, intimately involved in the details of your life. I care about your lost keys. I care about your garden. I care about your sleep. Nothing is too small for me if it matters to you. Do not let the world tell you that you are invisible. You are seen by the King of Kings. You are known by the Creator of the stars. Your name is written on the palms of my hands. In a world that shouts for attention, your quiet faithfulness is a shout of praise in the spiritual realm. You are a pillar. You are salt. You are light. Stand tall in your identity. You are a child of the Most High. I am preparing blessings for you that will surprise you. Blessings you did not work for. Blessings you did not ask for. Just because I love you. Just because I delight in you. Keep your eyes open. Watch for my hand. I love to surprise my children. And when the night comes, and the house is quiet, and the memories come flooding back, some sweet, some bitter, remember this. I was there in every one of them. I was there in the laughter, and I was there in the tears. I have gathered every tear you have ever shed and kept them in a bottle. They are precious to me. They tell the story of your heart, and I am healing that heart, piece by piece, layer by layer. Rest now, my child. The battle is mine. The future is mine. And you are mine. All is well. My child, draw near, for we are walking deeper into the truth of who you are and who I am to you. I have spoken of the past, the present, and the future, but now I want to speak to the spirit of endurance within you. You have walked a long road. You have seen seasons change, leaders rise and fall, and the world turn in ways you never imagined. In all of this, you may feel that the world has become a stranger to you, a place where values you hold dear are mocked or forgotten. You may feel like an exile in your own land. But listen to me. You are not an exile. You are an ambassador. An ambassador does not despair when the culture around him is foreign. He represents his king with dignity and grace. You are my representative here. When the world is chaotic, you bring my peace. When the world is hateful, you bring my love. When the world is confused, you bring the clarity of truth. Do not withdraw in fear or disgust. Stand your ground. Your presence is a restraint against the darkness. As long as you are here, shining your light, the darkness cannot overcome. You are more powerful than you know. simply because my Spirit dwells within you. I want to address the fatigue that settles in your bones, not just from physical years, but from spiritual battles. You have fought for your family, for your marriage, for your integrity, and sometimes you feel you have nothing left to give. You wonder, does it even make a difference? My child, every prayer you have uttered is a stone in the foundation of my kingdom. Nothing is wasted. The enemy wants you to believe you are ineffective so that you will lay down your weapons. But your weapons are not carnal. They are mighty through God for the pulling down of strongholds. Your whisper in the secret place thunders in the heavenlies. Do not stop praying. Do not stop believing. The tide turns when the faithful refuse to give up. Let us speak of the thorn in the flesh. You have asked me to remove certain trials, certain pains, certain difficulties, and they remain. You have wondered why I have not answered with a yes. My child, sometimes my grace is sufficient. Sometimes the strength you gain by walking through the fire is greater than the relief of being plucked out of it. I am not ignoring your pain. I am using it to refine your gold. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect. When you cannot, I can. When you are at the end of your rope, you are at the beginning of my provision. Trust me even with the unanswered questions. Trust me even with the unresolved aches. One day, you will see the tapestry from the other side, and you will understand the pattern I was weaving. I see the desire in you to be understood. You try to explain your heart to those around you, but words seem to fail, or they do not have the ears to hear. It is a lonely feeling to be misinterpreted. But remember, I was misunderstood too. I came to my own, and my own received me not. I was called a glutton and a drunkard, a blasphemer and a rebel. I know the sting of rejection. I know the pain of being judged falsely. You are in good company, my child. When the world misunderstands you, turn to me. I understand you perfectly. I know the intent of your heart. I know the love that drives you. You do not need to justify yourself to men. You are justified by me. I want to encourage you to keep learning. Do not let your mind stagnate. The brain is a muscle. Exercise it with my word, with good books, with new skills. It is never too late to learn something new. Moses began his greatest work at 80. Caleb claimed his mountain at 85. My kingdom has no retirement age. Keep growing. Keep stretching. Keep asking questions. A curious spirit is a youthful spirit. I have new revelations to show you, new depths of scripture to open to your understanding. The Bible is not a book you have finished. It is a well that never runs dry. Drink from it daily, and let us speak of joy. Real, bubbling, defiant joy. Not the happiness that depends on the weather or the stock market, but the joy that springs from the Holy Spirit. Joy is a weapon. It confuses the enemy. When you should be crying, and instead you are praising, the enemy does not know what to do with you. Joy is the strength to keep going. Find reasons to laugh. Find the humor in the absurdities of life. Laughter is good medicine. A cheerful heart is a continual feast. Do not take yourself too seriously. Take me seriously, but hold yourself lightly. My child, you have worried about being a burden to others as you age. This fear grips your heart, the fear of dependency. Hear me. You are a gift, not a burden. Even in your frailty, you offer others the opportunity to serve, to love, to grow in compassion. Allow others the blessing of caring for you, just as you cared for so many. It is a cycle of grace. Receive help with humility and gratitude. It does not diminish your dignity. It affirms your value. You are worthy of care. You are worthy of love. I am also healing your memories. Some of you are haunted by the ghosts of Christmas past, old hurts, old failures, old traumas that replay like a broken record. I am walking into those memories with you. I am rewriting the ending. Where there was trauma, I am placing peace. Where there was shame, I am placing honor. You are not a prisoner of your history. You are a pioneer of your future. Let the past remain in the past. Today is a new creation. There is a special anointing on the grandparents and the elders to call the next generation back to God. Your prayers for your wayward children and grandchildren are powerful. Do not nag them. Love them. Do not preach at them. Pray for them. Let your life be the sermon. Let your home be a sanctuary of peace where they want to come. They are looking for something real, something authentic. When they see the peace of God in you, they will want what you have. You are the lighthouse. Keep the light burning. If this message is feeding your spirit, I invite you to subscribe and like, to ensure you continue to receive this daily bread. My child, I want you to know that your name is spoken with honor in heaven. The angels know you. The great cloud of witnesses cheers you on. You are running a race that matters. Do not drop out now. The finish line is closer than you think, and the prize is magnificent. It is not a crown of perishable leaves, but a crown of righteousness that fades not away. Keep running. Keep walking. Keep crawling if you must. Just keep moving toward me. I am preparing a reunion for you. Faces you have missed, voices you have longed to hear. They are safe with me. You have not lost them. You have sent them ahead. They are waiting for you in the land of the living. And one day, you will be together again. And there will be no more goodbyes, no more tears, no more separation. Hold on to that hope. It is the anchor of your soul. But for now, you are here. You have a purpose here. You are my hands and feet in this world. Touch someone with kindness today. Speak a word of encouragement today. Be the reflection of my love. My child, we arrive now at the final words of this communion, though you must know that my conversation with you never truly ends. I have spoken to your past, your fears, your hopes, and your endurance. Now, I speak to your victory, for you are not merely a survivor of life's storms. You are a victor in my name. The world may see a vessel weathered by time, but I see a warrior seasoned by faith. I see a spirit that has refused to break, a flame that the winds could not extinguish. And that, my beloved, is a triumph greater than any earthly conquest. You have asked me, Lord, what is left for me to do? And I answer, everything. For the work of the Spirit knows no age, and the labor of love has no retirement. Your greatest work may not be what you build with your hands, but what you release with your heart. It is the legacy of prayer that shapes generations. It is the quiet example that teaches others how to trust. It is the peace you carry into a room that changes the atmosphere without a word being spoken. You are a keeper of the ancient paths, a guardian of the truth in a world that has lost its way. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. When you walk with me, you bring the kingdom of heaven into the earth. I want to remind you of the promise of restoration. I have said that I will restore the years the locust has eaten. This is not a metaphor. It is a spiritual law. What was stolen from you in sorrow will be returned to you in joy. What was taken in loss will be given back in peace. The enemy thought he could strip you of your hope, but he did not know that your hope is not built on circumstances. It is built on the rock, and that rock cannot be shaken. You are coming into a season of harvest. The seeds you planted in tears, the prayers prayed in the night, the acts of kindness that went unnoticed are springing up. Get ready to receive. Open your arms. Your arms are not too weak to hold my blessings. I speak peace to the anxiety about the end of your days. Do not fear the crossing over. It is but a breath, a blink of an eye, and you will see me face to face. The valley of the shadow of death is only a shadow, and shadows cannot hurt you. I will be with you. My rod and my staff will comfort you. You will not walk that path alone. I will come for you personally. I will take you by the hand and lead you into the joy of your master. But until that moment comes, live. Live with purpose. Live with gratitude. Live with the assurance that every day is a gift wrapped in my grace. Do not let the world push you to the margins. You belong in the center of my will. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your life is a thread in the great tapestry of redemption, and without you, the picture is not complete. You are essential. You are loved. You are chosen. My child, as you go from this moment, carry my presence with you like a fragrance. Let it fill your home. Let it touch your neighbors. Let it be the calm in the chaos. You do not need to strive to be holy. You just need to abide in the vine. I am the vine. You are the branches. Draw your life from me. Let my sap flow through you, bringing vitality and fruitfulness. Apart from me, you can do nothing, but with me, you can do all things. Remember, the enemy is a defeated foe. He has no power over you but what you give him. Do not give him your fear. Do not give him your attention. Keep your eyes on me. I am the author and the finisher of your faith. I started this good work in you, and I will be faithful to complete it. You are not a finished project yet. I am still shaping, still molding, still perfecting. Trust the hands of the potter. I make no mistakes. And now, a final word of blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Receive this peace. Let it settle deep in your spirit. Let it guard your heart and mind. You are blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. You are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. You are the beloved of the Lord, and in you I am well pleased. Go in this strength, walk in this love, and know that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. My child, if these words have been water to your thirsty soul, if they have brought you the comfort and strength I intended, do not let this be the end of our time together. I have much more to say to you, many more truths to reveal. I invite you to join this community of faithful ones. Click the subscribe button and like this message so that you do not miss the next word I have prepared for you. Share this with others who need to hear my voice. Until we meet again here, walk in my peace